Right, so simple present tense. How can we use it to make questions and use it in a negative way? Mostly questions. And if it's the first time to the channel, subscribe. If you want to learn more English, improve your communication and be better all round with English grammar and knowledge. Subscribe and stay tuned for the bonus lesson at the very end. But let's get started. Okay, so to make a question in the simple or the present simple tense, we swap the verb and the subject. Their position in the sentence, we swap them around. So the verb comes first, then the subject. Otherwise, we're using the be form, but otherwise, depending on how the sentence is structured, we're either going to be using do or does before the subject again. So let's look at an example. So a statement, you are English. Subject, you. Verb, are English. You are English? You are English? You're English? But to make it a present simple question, we swap the verb and the subject around. So, are you English? Are you English? Are you American? Are you French? The verb first, then the subject. We move it around, just make simple questions. Are you English? Are you listening? Are you watching? Are you subscribing? Let's look at a few more things. Ways of creating a sentence. Ways of creating the question even. Am I on the list? Am I on the list? Is, and we use it with he, she or it. Is he there? Is it here? Is it over there? Is it useful? Can you use it? Are you listening? Are we going? Are we going? Come on. Are we going? Are you paying attention? Are you even listening? Are you paying attention? Are they coming? Are they going? I don't know. What are they doing? Yeah. Otherwise we're using the do and the does. Does he do this? Does she do that? But let's keep going. Let's learn a little more. But we can not alter the sentence and instead just add do or does straight away to make it into a question. So, you work in an office, statement. Do you work in an office? Question. Or in a factory even, factory. She works in an office. Yeah. Does she work in an office? Question. You watch the video. Do you watch the video? You learn English. You learn English. Do you learn English? Make it present. We can go a little complicated with the did, but let's keep it simple with the do. So do you work in a factory or do you work in an office? Where do you work? Interesting one. Let's look at these in a little more detail. So by using a do or a does, we can turn the statement into a question straight away. So we have do plus I, we, they, and the verb. Do I? Do we? Do they? Does? Does he? Does he? Does she? Does she? Does it? Does it? Does it? But remember, this is quite important, the verb never has a S or an ES added to the end in this context. So let's look. Do you live in London? Look at that. Live in London itself is simply present simple. But you add do you and you got a present simple question out of it. Do you live in London? Do you finish at 4 p.m? Does she know you? Notice It's not S or ES. Do you finishes at 4 p.m.? Does she knows you? No, no, no. Does she know you? Do you finish? Do you live? Not lives. Do you live in London? You tell me where you live. You tell me. So by simply adding a do or a does, we can turn it into a question. Let's keep learning. It's worth understanding and watching that I did another video on this topic earlier, and you can see it right here. But we can make it nicely more complicated by adding question words like who, what, where, when, why, and how. Not to mention which or whose. So who, asking about people. Who does the pen belong to? Who does the pen belong to? What, asking about things. What is this? What is this? Or where? Where do you live? Where do you live? You live? Where do you live? When? When do you go to the party? When are you going to the party? When are you going to the party? Why? Why do you live there? Asking about reasons. Why? And when? Asking about time. And where? Asking about places or directions. And how? Asking about condition or the way something is. How do you live like that? How do you sleep like that? It looks uncomfortable. How? And which? Specify between two things. Do you know which house it is? Which house is it? Whose? Who is the owner of something? Whose? Do you know whose pen this is? Whose pen is it? Whose whiteboard is it? Who is the owner? Do you know the owner? So we can expand sentences by adding question words to make it more complicated. And remember, check out the video. You can always learn some more. But let's keep going. How cool is that? So let's look for that once again. So we simply switch the verb and the subject around in the sentence to go from you are English, like a statement, you are English, to are you English? Are you English? And then we look. Am goes with I. Am I English? I am English. Is he, she, it. He is English. He is English. Is he English? She is English. Is she English? I are goes with you, we, and they. You are English. You are English. Are you English? We. Are we English? We are English. We are English. Are we English? They. They are here. Are they here? They are here. Are they here? Are they here? So let's look. To simply go from the normal sentence, you are English, we'll just add a do. Well, in this case, does, are, you. Okay. Are you English? That's a different verb actually. Do you learn? So, you learn. Do you learn? He learns. Does he learn? She, with a does, along with it as well. So she draws. She is drawing. Does she draw? Does she dance? She dances. Does she dance? And do goes with I, we, and they. Do I and the verb. Do I teach? Do I don't know, pick a verb. Do I dance? Do I sing? Do I sing? Do I sing? No. Does she sing? You have to ask her. Does she sing? Yeah. She sings. Does she sing? You tell her. Well, you ask her. You ask her. Yeah. But if you want to learn more about the present simple tense and so many other things about English, watch more videos on this channel. Subscribe to the channel. There's way more to come. Yeah, how cool is that? If you want to learn English, expand your vocabulary, be confident in communication and learn just more English, subscribe and I'll see you again soon. But there's always a little more, always a little more. But for those dedicated few that want to stick around to the very end, here's a bonus lesson, as promised, just for you. So, creating an open-ended question where the answer is neither yes or no. So for example, let's have the statement, my name is Adrian. Statement. We could then add a question word, like who, what, where, when, why, to turn it into an open-ended question. What is your name? It's not, is Adrian your name? It's, what is your name? We could say, is Adrian your name? But we add, what? What is your name? We could say, where is your name from? Where is it from? We could say, what is your name? What is your last name? Yeah. Where is your name from? Why are you here? Why are you teaching English? Which road to take? Which path should I drive on? Which path should I take? We add is comes after the question word, what. So in this case, where is, what is. But we get a little more complicated. Why are. We wouldn't say why, yeah, actually we would actually, yeah. Why is this here? Why is that there? Why are you doing that? But that goes a little beyond this video, but nonetheless, it's worth knowing this stuff. Which way? Maybe a subject then, or an object. Which person is it? Which whiteboard is it? Which pen is it? Which computer is it? Which? We have a choice of different things. Or why? The reason behind something. Why is your name Adrian? What is your first name? Where is your name from? But by adding these question words, we turn it into an open-ended question, so the answer is neither a yes or a no. We get more detail, and it forces you to think more creatively in English. Otherwise, yes, no, maybe, meh. Not very exciting. But if you want to learn more English and keep learning English to improve your communication and improve your overall English grammar and vocabulary, check out more videos out there that I've got on this channel and subscribe and click the bell notification next to it for future videos so never miss anything. But until then, bye for now.